It was a meeting dripping with symbolism.
Isn't this great? We're in the war museum. So economic war we're facing right now as a country, but we're going to stay united.
Tanks and military equipment, the backdrop for Mark Carney's first sit-down with the premiers, an attempt to frame himself as the best person to defend Canada from Donald Trump.
We have to do things that we hadn't imagined possible before at a speed that we haven't moved before.
And after the meeting, Carney says he and the provinces have moved swiftly to make that happen, announcing nearly a dozen new measures, including expediting the LNG Canada, LNG Cedar, and Port of Churchill projects, starting a new fund to build infrastructure to new natural resources projects, and pitching building an energy corridor from coast to coast.
We can give ourselves more than any foreign government can ever take away.
To speed up that process, Carney promised Ottawa would accept provincial assessments of energy projects, a long-time request of Ontario.
It was very, very productive. Big projects, nation-building projects the Prime Minister committed to.
Carney hopes the private sector will do that building, but wouldn't rule out spending federal dollars on a new oil and gas pipeline.
The position is not black and white, but I'm not going to rule out any federal participation in any possibility down the road. I mean, it's possible, but the emphasis is on private construction.
The emphasis on finding new markets comes after Donald Trump's trade war, which led the PM to announce Canadians laid off from the tariffs can immediately get EI, and companies will be allowed to defer income tax, GST, and HST payments. The Prime Minister has yet to speak with Trump and doesn't plan to negotiate with the President while he continues his 51st state talk.
They're not going to come until we get the respect we deserve as a sovereign nation. By the way, this is not a high bar.
Carney's not expected to have any events on Saturday, giving him time to pack, ahead of his trip on Sunday to see the Governor-General, to ask for an election, and then to head out on the campaign trail. Mackenzie Gray, Global News, Ottawa.